This video will provide a walkthrough of the Assistive Express AAC application. Before the video begins, here are a few things to keep in mind. The application was running on an iPad Pro 4th generation, and the app was running software version 4.1. When this video was made, the app was available on the Apple App Store for $24.99 and unavailable on the Google Play and Android Store. Depending on how you hold the device, the app will appear in one of two ways, either in portrait layout seen on the left or in landscape layout seen on the right. Outlined in red is the message window, where any words, phrases, or messages crafted by the communicator are displayed on the screen. The star located in the upper right corner allows the communicator to easily access their favorite messages. The clock in the upper right corner allows the communicator to access their most recent messages. The gear in the upper right corner opens up the app's settings. Outlined in red is the word prediction bar, which continuously changes based upon the content in the message window. Pressing the X outlined in red clears any content in the message window. The message bubble icon outlined in red speaks any content in the message window in a synthetic voice.
This is an example for a video.
The icon outlined in red allows you to share the content in the message window in a variety of different ways. The star icon outlined in red allows you to save the current content in the message window to your favorites list. The last item you'll see on your home screen is your keyboard. The remainder of the video will be broken down into three parts. The first being how to communicate a message, the second, the Assistive Express settings, and third, Assistive Express tips and extras. The video will now demonstrate how to communicate a message in the Assistive Express app. The first way to communicate a message is to use the built-in keyboard. The second way to communicate a message is to go to the communicator's favorites, and then select a preset message, which will be spoken in a synthetic voice upon the communicator's selection. It's important to understand that you cannot combine the use of the built-in keyboard and the communicator's preset favorite messages. In this section of the video, we'll go over the app's settings. To access the app's settings from the home screen, tap on the gear icon in the top right corner. The app offers 3 different synthetic voices, which can be chosen by scrolling through the different options. You can adjust both the volume and the speed at which the synthetic voice speaks the content in the message window. These adjustments can be made by dragging the volume and speed bar to the right or left. The settings outlined in red will now be reviewed. The speak per word setting will be demonstrated in the following clip.
This is an example.
The speak per letter setting will be demonstrated in the following clip.
THIS.
The speak when return key pressed setting ensures the content in the message window is only spoken aloud in a synthetic voice when the return key is pressed. The following clip will demonstrate this setting. Notice that no letters or words have been spoken because I have not yet pressed the return key, which will be pressed when I finish completing the message.
This is an example.
The setting to enable the clear button allows the communicator to clear the content of the message window by pressing the black X on the home screen. This setting will be demonstrated in the following clip. The Enable Prediction setting provides the communicator with 2 different prediction features, spelling prediction and learned word prediction based on pattern of usage. These 2 features will be demonstrated in the following clip. Here, I am using a combination of both the keyboard and the suggested word prediction to craft the sentence, "Hi, how are you?" Now, I'll clear the message window by using the X located at the top left of the keyboard. Notice that when I begin to type the message, "Hi, how are you?" again, the prediction bank will suggest the words that I used previously in that same context, making it easier and more efficient to craft the same message. This was an example of learned word prediction based on pattern of usage. The spelling prediction feature will now be demonstrated. Here, when I'm typing a random message into the message window, the prediction bar will provide me with a number of different options based on the context of the content in the message window. The font size setting adjusts the size of the text in the message window. The following clip will demonstrate this setting. In this clip, I will be toggling between the different font sizes and then returning to the home screen so you can see the change in the font size. The video will now cover some tips and extras of the Assistive Express app. When viewing your favorited messages and phrases, you can share them by using your finger or an external mouse and pressing down on the desired phrase until the share menu appears. From there, you can choose the sharing method you desire. You can remove a word from the word prediction bank by using your finger or a cursor to press and hold on the word and then click delete. In this clip, I'm using my finger to press and hold on the word one until the delete word menu appears, and then I click OK. It's important to note that when you have a few favorite messages, you'll be able to see all of them on one screen. However, it's also important to note that when you have many favorite messages, you won't be able to see all of them on one screen, and you'll have to use your finger or an external mouse to scroll through to see all of the messages.